backed by somewhat popular demand, are my Rona Essentials, but this is version 2, episode 2. Can't believe I've made it so far. And I'm super chipper today because I just came back from a daily 4-mile health walk with my husband, and it just reminds us that we live in Brooklyn when we see an old minivan with chrome rims, blasting bachata music, and that's what we live for. So super happy to see all the stupid stuff that makes Brooklyn our home. And I made this very happy drink. I call it the Rotini. It's basically a martini, but it's got an umbrella in it for being quarantined. Are we really quarantined? I don't think this is quarantine. Another good thing is drinking on an empty stomach, because you save money on food and then you save money on booze. It just hits you faster. So we'll jump right into our essentials this time. This is a megaphone for people who have been living under a rock. And so every day at 7 p.m. in New York, we do the cheer for first responders, and everyone's just like clanging pans and yelling. But can they really do this? Yeah, so life is a lot more interesting and happy and fun when we have the chance to yell from a megaphone. It also does this. Yeah, exactly. We're the obnoxious people with a balcony that just go out in costumes and megaphones. The second thing, which is a little strange, you might like onions have sort of become our go-to. They jazz up any meal. So we've been going through like an onion a day, and I really feel like they've been enhancing our meals, whether it's a salad, slice of red onion, or you're making some eggs in the morning, saute some yellow onions. So having that little added oomph to every meal pretty much has made our existence that much more interesting and flavorful. And we're married, so we don't even care if we got smelly breaths. We have no coworkers to think about. It's like onion breath all the way. Onions are good for you. I feel like they're good for your immune system. Maybe Dr. Oz said that. He says a lot of stupid stuff. Digress. The third thing I think you're going to get a kick out of is a Limp Bizkit CD held up by a Trailer Park Boys flask. I am the liquor, Randy. And the funny story behind this is I just got my first rejection by a literary agent, probably the first of 100 after reading lots of forums of people that are trying to find one. And at first I was super bummed out about it. My brain was canceled, but God, this is the most terrible Saturday in my life. Even though that's super stuck up to say because people are going through worse. I remember that Limp Bizkit got a record deal. And if Limp Bizkit could get a record deal, I'll find a literary agent. Sorry, Fred Durst. Maybe sorry, not sorry. So this concludes this week's version of my Rona Essentials. I'll start thinking of some other things I'll share with you next week.